professor named Edward. He was a very famous professor in the village. He lived with his son Samuel. He had a wife, but she was infected with a virus and passed away. This virus called red nervous. The symptom of this virus is red veins and red eye. This virus called destroyed blood cells and weaken the immune system. This virus called also kill people. This virus spreading in that village. Therefore, Professor Edward tried to find this virus antidote in his laboratory. He was trying to find compound that could strengthen the immune system. He tried a lot of animals' DNA to find the right compound, but then, without realizing it, it turned out that Professor Edward himself had been infected by the virus. He worked very hard to find the antidote. Since then, he tried a lot of time until he finally found the antidote. But he was not sure about his antidote. So he decided to try the antidote to himself before he gave it to public.
On the night of the full moon, Professor Edward tried the antidote to himself. At first, he felt fine and the symptoms in his body was gone very quickly. But a moment later, he felt something was going on in his body. He felt really dizzy. His body grew taller. His nails became sharp. His body's hair grew almost like a wolf fur. He slowly turned to a big scary werewolf. His emotion was out of control when he was a werewolf. He went onto the road. He punched a villager who was walking around the road. He ate the heat and he stabbed his teeth with his sharp nails. When the sun started to rise, became very warm. He was unaware that he turned to a werewolf that night. He returned home confused about what happened to him earlier.
In the morning, Samuel walked around the village with his friends William, Brian, and Jessica. Suddenly, William was shocked. He saw a dead body lying on the side of the road. "What is wrong?" "There, a dead body," shouted William. They went to closer, take a look at that body. "His head is cut off his body. How terrible," said Jessica. "Is that a claw on his chest?" "That is a big claw." Was that a bear attack?" said Brian. "I'm not very sure about that," said William. They rushed into the police station and reported it to William's father. William's father's name was Matthew. William's father was a police chief. His name was Matthew. Then Matthew ordered a lot of police officers to hunt down the beast before it killed more people in the village. He ordered them to guard the posts around the village.
The next night, Professor Edward became a werewolf again. He went hunting for more people to eat. When he jumped through the roofs, one of the police officers saw him and said, "It's a wolf, a very big wolf." And then Matthew said, The police officers started to chase the werewolf and about to take him down. They used tranquilizer guns to anesthetize the werewolf. They finally got him. The werewolf was put into a very big and strong cage. They waited until morning to find out who it was. Samuel to find a cure. They tried to make the cure in his father's laboratory. Professor Edward gave some tips to them to make the cure. He said that they only have to find the right dose to find the cure for him and for the virus. They finally find the cure and gave it to Professor Edward and to all the villagers who were infected by the virus. That's the story of a werewolf. The moral value of this story is be aware for what you do and don't betray your friend. That's all from us today. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.